Those who wait on the Lord are as Mount Zion. They shall not be moved. Going to talk about that a little today on Tofer's Take. So, I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, and I'm not going to make an excuse or say, oh, it's just life. I just really haven't had that much to say. I haven't had the time. I haven't had really a whole lot to say, but I had something today. You see, as I was getting ready for church this morning, to go to church, I remembered I just finished reading Genesis recently. Part of the yearly, my yearly Bible reading plan, the Torah portion and different parts of the rest of the Bible. And, we just started Exodus, as well recently. And I just had a thought, about some of the patriarchs. Abraham waited on God for, I think, about 20 years, 25 years. You see, God promised Abraham a son, and Abraham waited 25 years. You look at Joseph, you look at Jacob, goes, meets this girl, falls in love with her, and he waited, or, worked for her for 14 years, 14 years, he worked for her father, for, her. And then you look at Joseph, had these great dreams of one day him being a ruler. Gets sold into slavery, and then gets thrown in jail. And he waited, for, I think, about 13, 15 years in total, until those dreams came to pass. And if you think that's all, okay, there's something that tops that. I think it's in Exodus 1, where God hears, the cry of his people. The Israelites who were in slavery at the time. 40 years after, Moses goes into the desert. Well, 40 years after Moses, kills a man and is out in the desert, where Moses spends another 40 years before God speaks to him in a burning bush and says, hey, I've heard my people cry, go free them, go let them, go deliver them. 80 years, okay? The people are in slavery and waiting for God to do something. 80 years. And we can't wait 5 minutes for our fast food. And we want people to hurry up in traffic. And we are such a non-waiting society today. We want what we want, and we want it now. But I know there are those of you out there, who are probably quite like me, who might be waiting on God for something, and you're just waiting, and you're like, God, please, if you don't do something, God, just waiting is tough. You know, this waiting is hard. It's a challenge, God. Please do something. You know, I'm waiting for you to move. I just want to give you guys some encouragement. You know, keep waiting. I'm reminded of a Stave Saker song. You know, it says, keep waiting. I'll be right on time. You know, and yes, I know it's hard to wait. Yes, I know we struggle with that big time in today's society. But you know, God will be right on time. And His timing and our timing aren't always the exact same. But keep waiting. Because all His promises are yes and amen. You just might have to wait, you know, for them. But know that when you're waiting, you're in good company. You know, like I was saying, people like Abraham, Jacob, uh, Joseph, you know, all of them had to wait on God. And He came through. Because God always comes through. And I don't think it was fun for them to wait. Just like it's probably not fun for us to wait. But it's worth the wait. You know, always worth the wait. Anyway, like I said, I had that thought this morning. You know, and I just thought it was, you know, encouraging. It kind of uplifted me. So I wanted to encourage you guys, you know, with it as well. You know, I wanted to pass it on. And I actually have a takeaway, you know, this week. It's, you know, be still and know that He is God. And wait on Him. You know? And as you wait on Him, may He renew your strength. Peace.